Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope and Dope Report. I am your host, Chris Carlson, and I'm just going to take the camera real quick and show a little bit of a little part of the cruise ship. A lot of people partying right now. I wish I could show you outside, but it's so dark outside that you really can't see it. Oh, here comes the elevator. It kind of goes throughout the cruise ship. Tone out like that. Anyway, I'm here to break down, well, I'm here to vacation, but I'm here tonight breaking down the fight. We're going to go, you want to back up just a little bit. Mikkel Kessler versus Andre Ward, and I really think Andre Ward is the sleeper in this tournament. I know a lot of people are saying Jermaine Taylor is the sleeper, and if he gets past Abraham in that first round, I think he could win it all. I'm talking about Taylor. But right now, I really believe Andre Ward is getting a tough test right off the bat, and he may lose to Mikkel Kessler, but I think he's got to fight Durrell in the second round, I believe, and then Jermaine Taylor in the third round. So I feel like if he can give a good showing, and he is going to be, they're going to try to get it in America, and I think it's going to be in front of his hometown, Oakland. And so I think that if he can even give a good showing against Kessler, I think he can bounce back and get into the semifinals. I think he'll be he's a sleeper just because of his boxing ability. So let's break down the fight. Mikkel Kessler, ever since he lost to Calzaghe, Kessler has two good wins, Mundane and Andrade. He has two solid wins. He lost to Calzaghe. Good fight, really solid fight, but he lost to him. The quick hands caught up to him, and Calzaghe's style, like a lot of other fighters he fought, just caught up to him. But if you look at, since November, I believe that fight was 07, Mikkel Kessler hasn't fought anybody solid. And I know you're going to go up and look at the boxing record, and it's going to see a guy that's 22-0, but that guy hadn't fought anybody. And so you can't just go off the record, you got to see who he's fought. So Kessler since 07, basically it'll be, because this fight's going to be in November too, it'll be 2 years since he actually fought someone on a high level of skill, which Andre Ward, even though he only has one really solid win, because he's a young fighter against Miranda, he's a very solid fighter who can box. A lot of people thought Miranda was going to knock him out or beat him, and you can see he's not going to knock a lot of people out. He has pop. He basically has enough punching power to, you know, make the opponent respect you. But I do think Kessler's going to have a little trouble. I think the Carl Froch Durrell will be more Carl Froch. You'll be able to see it later in the fight. Froch will win, not dominate, but win. I think this is going to be back and forth battle. Kessler has fought Calzaghe with the hand speed, but other than that, his solid wins are against slower guys. And Ward is definitely not a slow guy. Andre Ward from America. He's a good boxer, good skills all the way around. He can move around the whole ring. He's just smart. He's a smart fighter. I think the inexperience will catch up with him. Also, he's not necessarily, Kessler, a guy that comes just forward. He's a counter-puncher too, so there might be a little problem there. Ward will maybe come forward and run into some punches. I do look for it to be a good fight, though. Actually, if you look at all these matchups, these 6 fighters, throughout the whole thing, the first 3 rounds and the semis, there's going to be so many good matchups. There's really not a bad style matchup. I could see them feeling out each other for a while in the first handful of rounds because they're both counter-punchers, and you know, they're both boxer-type fighters. Obviously, it seems like Kessler definitely has more power, and I think just experience, having so many more fights, double the fights, that more than double, I believe, than Andre Ward. I think that's going to catch up to him. We're actually going to... So yeah, I believe Andre Ward will lose this by a decision, but it will be a tight fight, and I'm looking for him to really give a great effort. And if he gives a great effort, then I look for him to beat Durrell, and then maybe even Taylor, possibly, because that's his next schedule as the fights go through the first 3 rounds. So I do have Kessler on a decision, just counter-punching, power, patience. He's seen Calzaghe's style, which you really can't figure out. He's seen hand speed, so I think he is gonna, you know, with the experience, win the fight. This has been the Rope and Dope Report. I'm your host, Chris Carlson. Peace.